Why did the government announce that Peter Mandelson had got the job before doing the vetting?
So the process by which a political appointee can be appointed as an ambassador was one that we inherited from previous governments. In that process, appointments could be made ahead of developed vetting status
Stop.
being undertaken.
Sorry. Could feels an important word here.
Yes.
Because we know how controversial Peter Mandelson is.
Yep.
I mean, you've been around long enough to know, right? You know,
Sure.
he's had to resign before from stuff. There was a knowledge about his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Sure.
So why did you announce the appointment of Peter Mandelson before the vetting?
So there was an established process. That process, in retrospect, was inadequate, and that's why already, even before the events of the last few days, the government has moved to change that process to make sure that vetting precedes appointment.
You said
so you're
could.
right to recognise that that was a flawed process.
You said, sorry, because you said it could be made, the announcement could be made. That doesn't mean it had to be made. You weren't forced to make the announcement before the vetting.
But the government of the day was following the established process for the appointment of a political appointee.
I think that was a mistake by this government, wasn't it?
So the appointment of Peter Mandelson was a mistake.
To announce the appointment before doing the vetting, right? That was a mistake by this government. You accept that?
Peter Mandelson shouldn't have been appointed the ambassador. The Prime Minister, never mind myself, accepts that that was a mistake. It is possible that, as well as the error in terms of the appointment of Peter Mandelson, there are significant lessons that need to be learned on process, and you're absolutely right. One of those lessons that's already been learned is the need to make sure that this deep vetting is undertaken prior to the appointment and announcement of these ambassadors.